Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I'm looking for a lead here, okay?
All right, you want to leave? Well, it's been a very enjoyable ride. As I said, it's been challenging. We started the league 0-3. Obviously, it's been well documented. We played almost half of our games have been one-run games. We've had a lot of great stories. I've been bringing these guys' names up recently because they don't get talked about a lot. But Marco Savari, Christian Hicks playing all four infield positions. Nelson Maldonado, Ryan Larson, Michael Byrne with 13 saves. Guys that we probably didn't talk about a whole lot before the season started. I think they're as a big a part of why we're at than obviously the bigger name quote unquote people that we have. So it's been an enjoyable season for me. It really has. Like I said, the guys I mentioned that may not have maybe have been in the forefront of maybe our starters or that type of thing when the season started had great years for us. So I guess if there's one thing I could say, that we've had some really great stories within our team.
One of those is Ryan Larson, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Almost, I don't want to say afterthought when the season began, but you were looking for more offense, and he wasn't in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
To have the year he had was
It's awesome. It's awesome. I go back to maybe like Josh Tobias type of situation where we're not fortunate enough to get a lot of seniors back because of the draft. And Ryan has had a tremendous season for us, and now we put him in the leadoff spot. I don't know what I could say other than he's provided leadership. He's been as consistent a hitter as we've had in our lineup. Maybe him and Nelly from the start of the season when he got his opportunity to play, and it's been a great story. It's been a really good story, and it's he's one of those guys. Like I said, we're at because he's one of those few guys.
Do you ever worry about losing a guy at the beginning of the year, senior year, when he's not in the lineup?
No. I think like I said, we haven't had many.
Yeah.
But no, Brian's always had a good head on his shoulders. He's been very well liked by his teammates, and I'm sure it's been frustrating at times when being in and out of the lineup. But he's always had a good attitude. He's always been a really good guy in the locker room.
What's the significance to you of the regular season title if you're able to do it this weekend?
It's important. It's important to a lot of people. I mean, obviously, the ultimate goal is to win a national championship, but this is one of the goals that we set out every year to do, was win an SEC championship, and it's important. I don't think it's going to be easy. I've got a great deal of respect for Kentucky. I've already started looking at them a couple weeks ago, and it's going to be challenging for us. They got 5 left-handers and 2 switch hitters in the lineup, so they'll have 7 lefties in the lineup, essentially, against us 3 right-handed starters. So it'll be a difficult lineup to throw to, and they've got enough pitching. Their starting pitches have been very consistent all year long. They got a guy at the end, left-hander that they like. So I think it's going to be challenging. And it's going to be a very interesting weekend. We're playing obviously Kentucky on our side, and then obviously LSU and Mississippi State are matching up on the other side, and you got A&M playing Arkansas, which is going to be interesting, and then you've got Ole Miss and Auburn, playing against each other. And so it's you get South Carolina and Georgia. So there's a little bit. It's amazing. You play 30 games, it always comes down to the last weekend of the last game. It's just amazing how that works.
How do they know to match you guys up at the end of the year?
It's pretty good forecasting. I don't know. We haven't had a whole lot of success against Kentucky. I don't know if we won a series since maybe 2012. So, we'll have a work cut out for us. But we're playing well. Guys are playing loose. They're having a lot of fun, and we'll see what happens.
What's Mike's status for this week?
He's going to be able to hit. I just think it's smart that we don't overdo it with both the bat and the catching part. I think it's probably smart on our part for the long haul, especially just to let him hit this weekend in DH and get as many live at bats as he can these next 2 days when we practice. And then just do what we've been doing behind the plate with JJ Kolar.
What do you feel his return does to the lineup? What impact do you get from that?
Well, if he picks up where he left off, I mean, you guys remember right before he got hurt, he was one of the hottest hitters in our lineup. I think it lengthens it out. And I've said this all along. I don't want to sound like, I told you so, but I said we were going to hit. I just didn't know when. It was frustrating for me as well, as it was probably for everybody that's been following us or coming out to see us play or watch us play on TV. It has been a little bit frustrating, but I never lost faith that we weren't going to hit offensively. So we're just kind of hitting our stride. But, quite honestly, we've dealt with injuries that a lot of teams do. We just haven't, we've lost India for some time, Guthrie for some time, Mikey for some time, Mike Willie for some time. We just really haven't had our whole lineup together. So it's kind of a good feeling. Hopefully, knock on wood, we can stay healthy and no one else gets injured. But, it's going to be awfully good to get Mikey back.
Coach, what kind of lift is it for you to play a series of this magnitude on your home field to close out the season?
I don't know if it's a lift. I'm certainly more excited to be here than up in Lexington because it's a tough place to play, especially those left-handed hitters. And that short porch and right field. But, no, it should be fun. I think this weekend I would anticipate being like a postseason type of atmosphere. I would hope anyways. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
We've discussed JJ a lot and his resurgence.
Yeah.
What did you see behind the scenes with him as he battled through the struggles early and then what was he like behind the scenes?
He's worked awfully hard to get back to where he's at. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen by being the last one here and the first one to leave every day. I mean, he's put a lot of time in, and JJ's always hit. It's just a matter of time when he's going to figure it out. His approach is better. It's really that simple. His approach has been better.
Yeah. It's obviously tough being a junior, knowing that this is the year you're hoping to cash in with the draft and everything. Do you talk to the guys about how to manage that and how to deal with that?
No, I don't really know what to say. I mean, the timing of the draft, it is what it is. It's not great. It's right in the middle of the postseason, but everybody has to deal with the same issues. So, the biggest thing for me, you just hope that most of them have already been through it out of high school, so they at least have an idea of what to expect and can handle it a little bit better than maybe they did coming out of high school because they've been through it. But there's nothing to talk about. I don't have any control of where these guys go in the draft. I mean, I don't pick. I just try to encourage them, and hopefully they can play well, even despite all the distractions and the draft stuff. And I think they have. I think for the most part they have. I've never seen a shortstop make the plays that Dalton Guthrie's made this year. Never seen it. JJ's coming on at the right time. Alex Faedo, he's leading the league in strikeouts and pitched great the whole year. He probably had a couple starts he probably wish he had back, but Mikey was swinging the bat really good right before he got hurt. So the main core of guys that that are going to be drafted, I think they've handled it great. Now, they got off to a slow start, but I think recently they've been, certainly in the last 4 to 6 weeks, they've been playing really good.
You mentioned Ryan Larson, what he's been able to do this year, but another senior, Frank, what has it been like being able to have a senior in that bullpen, especially with a lot of young guys, and be able to be a mentor for them this year, and especially for some of the guys who aren't pitching this year?
Yeah, Frank probably hasn't pitched as much as he probably wanted to, but he's never lost sight of the team, and he's always been a really good team player. And like you said, he's mentored those younger kids. And, he's like Ryan. He's well liked by everybody. Great in the locker room and great teammates, and I'm just glad we were able to keep them both around for another year. Have